Hey everybody, we're on to the next question of the month. As you know, every month I answer one. If you want to submit your own, go to yoganatomy.com/myquestion and submit your own question. So this month's question comes from Peta. I hope I said your name right. Many yoga teachers tell us to pull the flesh away from our sitting bones when we are in dandasana, for example. So-and-so, and she mentioned a particular teacher's name, and it just didn't feel appropriate for me to say that teacher's name, but many teachers say this. And they say that it is not a good idea as the flesh provides protection to the sitting bones and could stretch the hamstring tendons too much. What do I think? Every teacher I know says that, but I've stopped doing it. I'm not totally sure on every teacher I know says that, but I've stopped doing it. I'm not totally clear on which one you've stopped doing, but either way. A lot of teachers do say, are now saying to not pull the flesh. There's a huge increase in the amount of searches for sit bone pain and probably the occurrences of it as well. In fact, in the survey we did, sit bone pain came up a number of times as a sort of common injury, or hamstrings in a general way. You know, I can understand the sense that if you pull the gluteus maximus away, because that's the only thing you would be pulling off and away, gluteus maximus and whatever fat you have there, away from the sit bone rests on the floor. I'm not sure that that's a direct connection to then more likely to cause injury to the hamstrings. And if we just go back a step, the reason we often feel that desire to pull the flesh away first is because what it does is it more clearly puts us on the sit bone and allows us to tilt forward more easily in our pelvis, which is a benefit of doing that. So, you know, if you have sit bone pain, you know, you might try it both ways. I'd be surprised if it makes any difference, and I've got a whole bunch of articles. I've got a complete page dedicated to sit bone pain that even helps you figure out what the cause might be. I don't think that I've never made the connection that pulling the flesh away was the cause of that sit bone pain, because I can usually bring it back to something else, be it an event where the hamstring popped and had a tear, or it's a trigger point in a muscle, or some other thing going, or pelvic imbalance. I don't think it matters. That's my personal opinion. But if you do it and you test it and it makes a difference, then absolutely go ahead and do it. So anyway, that's my opinion on the matter. If anybody else has a question, go ahead and submit it, yoganatomy.com/myquestion.